Welcome along, fellow Dark Magician enthusiasts, to another video. Today's video, I wanted to have a look through the new stuff that's dropped, especially as well the second part of the Road to Worlds campaign, give my thoughts on it, and also give you guys a bit of a channel update. Because you know, there's new stuff's going to be happening soon, which is exciting. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, the Road to Worlds campaign, the second part, if you weren't aware, so everyone gets Chaos number 39 Utopia Ray Victory. Looks very nice. You also get the Zexal 2 skill for Human and Astral, because Zexal 2 is now officially in Duel Links. And the form looks cool. I've used the skill with doing the raid event, playing against Vector in the raid event, and it's really cool. It's a cool transformation, cool, you know, animations and stuff. Yeah, it looks really nice. You also get gems, you get a character unlock ticket, and you get a skill ticket as well. You can still get a bunch of these login rewards, which I'm still getting. And there's also the speed missions that have just dropped for the Chaos Voltage box and the Chronicle chips as well. Speaking of, oh, hang on, before looking at the Chaos Voltage, there's also a bunch of new skills that got dropped as well. Xyz's Dark Rays, Mining of Avarice, which is like, you know, the rock version of the Avarice skills, where you can shuffle 3 and then draw 1. Strike Back Crosswipe, which is pretty much, it's like the Mystical Space Typhoon, Book of Moon skills, and Terrors of the Overroot skills, just Cyanide Crosswipe. Crystal Clearing Acceleration, Speedroids get a massive buff, because of a new monster they received, new cards. Which, I won't lie, I am a Speedroids enjoyer. Speedroids are probably my favourite Synchro archetype. I don't play them in Duel Links, but like, I still build the deck where I can, because like if a Synchro event comes along, I will play it for the fun of it, you know. Speedroids are pretty cool. What I don't like though is the fact that Konami is playing into the play from extra deck thing. You know, play a clearing Synchro Dragon from your extra deck or graveyard. And it's like, well, they're just playing into it now, just like Resonators. You know, just play monsters for free from extra deck. But, look, that's just modern skill design nowadays. It's unfortunate. We can complain as much as we want, but it seems like Konami are not changing their ways, unfortunately. They're just going to stick with this, so, oh well. If Speedroid becomes meta, that's going to be pretty, I would say, based. But I was hoping for Dark Magician, you know, to get support soon, but here we are. Anyway, fish get a skill as well, which looks interesting, and it supports Mystical Space Typhoon, which is interesting. Like, if you control numbers 73 Abyss Splash, or only your opponent controls a monster, take one Xyz Spell Trap card or one Mystical Space Typhoon from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. So, like, if your opponent's got some back row, just search removal instantly. I don't know. It's, well, that's what it is nowadays. A whole bunch of new other skills as well. Novelle's got a skill because they got new support, which this supports Hungry Burger. Interesting. Branded Journey. Branded cards are in. Like, more branded cards showed up. Like, especially the fusions as well. So Branded's fully playable deck now. Well, not fully playable. Like, not all the cards are in, but it's pretty playable. Especially considering the fact it's got a skill. And it's like synergized with Dogmatica and Fallen of Albaz. Cool stuff. And you got 2 Shaddoll skills. You got Shadow Weaving Story. So, you know, you can draw a card, and then you can add a Shaddoll card from your deck to hand instead, if your opponent controls a monster. Like, if only they do and you don't. So it's interesting. And then you got the Reign of Shadows, which is another Shaddoll skill, but instead so Shadow Weaving Story, you just add 6 Shaddoll monsters with different names to your extra deck. Reign of Shadows, you do the same thing, but then you send 3 random Shaddoll normal trap cards from your deck to the graveyard. Then the second part, you reveal 2 Shaddoll cards in your hand, and add 1 Shaddoll card from deck to hand. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can also play a Shaddoll monster in your deck face down defense position. The reason they got new skills is because Shadow Fusion got added to the game. Before I look at the box, Shadow's Shadow's cool. Could be played in Dark Magician potentially, but it would most likely have to be like non-skill versions, because unfortunately all the fusions, the only spellcaster fusion is Al Shadol Apcolone. That is the only Shadol monster that's a spellcaster. Like, only fusion that's a spellcaster. Yeah, there's machines, rocks, you got fairies here, that's a psychic, that's a fiend, and the game's not getting window added to the main catalog. It's going to be skill locked, so if you're wanting to play Shadows, you might as well just use the skill. Like, I wouldn't mix it with Dark Magician, but hey, it's cool. So let's look at the new stuff now. There is a new structure deck which you can get for free. I already got myself a free copy. It's probably going to make Utopia decks, or maybe Xyz decks, a little bit stronger, because, like, you know, new counter trap, like, just more Utopia stuff. I even got Utopia double, crazy. But, like, this is alright. It's cool. More access to Utopia, which is nice. Always love access to more Utopias. And then, yeah, that's a cool deck, 1,000 gems. Yeah, cool to see Utopia get support. Then we have Chaos Voltage. So, interesting box. The main cover card is this, Chaos number 5, Chaos Chimera Dragon, which not really something I'd see being a cover card, but I'm guessing because Vector's being added to the game, they want to feature a card that was used by him. So if you look at the info monster, the info for the main box, yeah, it's an Xyz monster used by Vector in the anime, so like it's a main feature, because, you know, Vector just got added. Live Twins get a buff with their Link 4 monster, which this is a nutsy card. So Live Twins become a lot more powerful now. I think this was probably way overdue, but oh well, they have it now. Crystal Clearing Synchro Dragon is the new boss monster for Speedroids, which is a spell trap negate, and if your opponent uses a monster effect, you can make Crystal Clearing Synchro Dragon unaffected by activated effects of your opponent's monsters. Yeah, this is a pretty good card, and the new skill is focused on getting this out. It's just going to be the new way to play Speedroids. Then you got more Utopia stuff. Zexal Sword, Ascended Sage. Then you got Lifeless Leaf Fish, which is fairly sure this is a pretty good card for Fish. I'll have to wait and see. You got Rank Up Magic card. I'm guessing this would be the main way to summon the Chaos Chimera Dragon. Speedroid Scratch is another Speedroid card. Pretty good. You know, send a Speedroid from hand to grave, then add a Speedroid monster, and because you want bunch of your Speedroid cards in the grave, like Den Daiko Duke, maybe even Red Eye Dice, so you can you know, summon double Yo-Yo. It's pretty good. Oh, and also you just use this to search Speedroid Terratop, just many other things. It's really good, very good card for Speedroids. Shadow Fusion is now available instead of skill locked. It's alright. Live Twin Sunny Snitch is no longer a selection box card. It is now in a main box. So Live Twins are no longer, you know, paywalled. So nice for the Shadow deck. Moon of the Closed Heaven. It's an interesting card to add to the main box when Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, or I think they just added Anniversary Box, and there's a bunch of selection boxes here. So we can just go to Selection Box Volume 8. Look at that! Underworld Goddess of the Closed World is still selection box only. I have 3 copies, surprisingly, because I was going nuts for Elder Entity Entis. But now, with the new box, Moon of the Closed Heaven is out. And you can make Underworld Goddess of the Closed World much easier with this card. I think it's a bit scummy of Konami to add this to the main box and be like, oh, sorry, you're not getting Underworld Goddess. Now you gotta go to the selection box for it. That's pretty scummy. They clearly want their money's worth. Yeah, it's dodgy to do this, but oh well, Konami just does whatever they want to do. Shadow cards being added, Abyss Splash, cool. Albion the Branded Dragon, so Branded Fusions finally in. Then you got White Dragon, Wyver Buster, so Dragon Link's going to be more accessible now, or more possible now. You got some Live Twin cards, the extra ones. Another branded card. The Nivelles card, I do not know. I don't really want to pronounce the card because I'm probably going to botch the pronunciation of it. But anyway, like I will have to learn it because I am going to be seeing this card quite often, I reckon. Nivelles card. There's a cuisine or culinary card, which is for Nivelles. Numbers card. Speedroid gets high speed rubber band shooter, which this is insane for the deck. Like makes the deck really, really good. And you got more Dragon Link stuff. Another monster for the Deer Servant. You send this to the graveyard. You can target a face-up card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. A bunch of the Nivelles monsters. White Knight of Dogmatica. I'm not sure why they didn't add White Relic. But anyway, interesting choice. More Speedroid stuff. And you've got Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. So, you know, Dragon Link. Dogmatica Maximus, which could be useful for Dark Magician. Like, if you want to play the Dogmatica stuff, you can play this as well. But you will need to banish a Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link monster from your own graveyard. More branded stuff there. Shadow Schism is main box now. Crazy. And it's a rare as well. I have a funny feeling they've put this as rare so as to, like, you know, maybe if they need to hit it in the future, they can just do it easily without having to refund too many cards. Like, if I don't think this will get banned, but like this is just an easy target for limiting, I guess, for future. Yeah, more Speedroid stuff here. No one's really going to be playing Domino Butterfly. Ultra Hand's not too bad. From what I've played anyways. Yeah, that's really it. It's an alright box. It's not for me, but I know many people are going to enjoy this. The only cards I would really be going for is the Crystal Clearing Synchro Dragon and the Speedroid Scratch, which I would have to dig into the box multiple times, unfortunately. Oh, and I would grab Shadow Fusion as well, because good card. Shadow Fusion is good. Oh, and Moon of Closed Heaven as well. I might go for that, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway. Then there's one more box which they decided to drop. The anniversary box for World Championship Series 2025. You can get 5 packs for free for a limited time. They add alt arts of Red Eyes, Darkness, Metal Dragon, because Dragon Link's now a big thing. Alt art of number 39 Utopia, which this looks cool. This looks really, really cool. Then you have Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage, because you know Sky Striker is still expensive. You know, gotta get people chasing after the cards. And then you got a bunch of other cards for the archetypes that just got released. Like in the new box, you got Fishes, you got Sky Striker, which I think the Sky Striker cards are just for the alt art. Like they're just being added in here just because of the alt art. You got Fish, Shadows. You also got Invoked, interestingly, because you could probably do Invoked Shadow or something like that. The Wind Channeler for Speedroids, Live Twin alt arts, or Evil Twin alt arts, which I have one of each, surprisingly. Completely forgot about that. Shadow stuff, Speedroids. Yeah. That's pretty well it. So yeah, that is about all there is for the new content. I am disappointed that like DM is being shafted, but hey, it's probably not on Konami's radar at the moment. I am hoping maybe after this World Championship Series, like DM might see something soon. I can't really say exactly for certain. Given the leaks that have happened as well, like nothing DM related has come up. And, you know, with all these cards coming out, maybe maybe it's time for Dark Magician the Dragon Knight to come to the card pool. I mean, it's still skill locked, unfortunately, to a tag skill, or to a tag deal skill, which is annoying. Maybe we could just get some new stuff. No, other than that, I'm still doing my best here and there to get to King of Games. I'm focusing on Rush for now because speed format, like, you know, try a few duels and it's like it's just cooked. It's just cooked, and especially with the new box drop, it's just gonna get even harder for DM, which is unfortunate. But hey, we keep trooping, we keep going. Yeah, that is about it for content for the channel update. If you guys stuck around for now, I have PC parts arriving next week. So I'll be building, with some assistance, I'll be building a new PC, because at the moment, you know, you're seeing Duel Links gameplay from an iPhone that is recorded from my iPhone, audio recorded on my MacBook, and like I'm having to transfer the video to my MacBook and then edit the video and the audio on the MacBook, and it's very slow, it's very old, and it was about time for an upgrade. So I might not be making any more videos until I've got the new computer set up and I've got my workflow established and ready, and video editor as well, which that shouldn't take too long, but I am excited. I am very excited for it. Like, I'd love to deliver more stuff to you guys, you know, in HD, in better quality, in like, you know, proper full screen video, not just a mobile phone and a animated background. So that'll be that. You know, longer replays, more, you know, like slowed down replays so you guys can see everything that's happening. Then also, possibly even live streams. So, like, you can watch me play live and I will just explain my thought process as I'm playing. Which will be cool. I'm looking forward to. Yeah. So that is about it. So, yeah. As I've said, there's no estimated time as to, like, when next video will be up. But I will try and get it up as soon as I can. It's just going to take a bit of time for me to get my computer set up and, like, just get everything migrated over from my Mac to Windows. So I haven't used Windows in quite a while, but I have used it in the past, and I'm familiar with how it works. I just got to find the right editing programs and stuff, and yeah. But yeah, that's about it. It's very exciting stuff. Are you guys going to be going into the main box and the new anniversary box stuff and the new structure deck? What do you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments. I like to see what people think of the other stuff. You know, because I do enjoy some other cards as well, some other archetypes as well. What other stuff do you guys enjoy? Like, is there anything from the new stuff that's piqued your interest? Or are you happy that you've got new support for something? Let me know. With that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.